Hello, how are you? I have had a wonderful day so far. I've been helping my friend with her website, and I've also been on a Skype session, and it kind of makes me think about setbacks. We've all been there, done that, got the t-shirt on a lot of different things, haven't we? I'm sure you can resonate with this, and I'd love to know from you, what setbacks have you had within your life, within your business, anything that actually made you second guess yourself, thinking, well, can I actually do that? Or something that is well beyond everything that you can't, you don't feel like you can control anything. You weren't the person who made the decision. I'd love to hear from you. What things have you done within your life and business that actually you need to, my hair's a mess, that you needed to really look at yourself and reevaluate things and think, actually, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. This is how I'm going to do it. And you come through the other side. So I'd love to hear from you. And while I'm waiting, hi Marion, how are you, honey? Comment below and let me know where you're watching from as well, because I know we've got a lot of international people and I'd love to hear from you. I'm in the UK. I'm in Wiltshire. Hey. So I'd love to hear from you. Hi, Carrie. So what setbacks have you had? What has happened within your life or business that's actually thrown you? I know I was mentioning curveballs yesterday, but throwing you something you're thinking, actually, I can't do this. And, you kind of cry, or you throw your teddy in the corner a little bit, shut the door thinking, I'm not going to do this, whatever. And you feel as though you can't just deal with it. So I'd love to hear from you about setbacks. Setbacks for me personally, probably the biggest one I would say would be a personal one, which is my divorce. So if you've been divorced, you will resonate with this as well. Personal, to make the decision to get divorced is pretty big anyway. But to have a setback knowing that the marriage hasn't worked and so on, there's a lot of things in play there as well. And it kind of makes you think, kind of makes you question yourself, whether you're good enough and this, that and the other. So that's one of the setbacks. We've all got setbacks and we're all part of a story. And we've all got individual journeys and stories as we go along. And don't forget, this isn't your end game. So where you are right now is not the end of it. You've got to keep going always. You've got to keep going forward, okay? And whatever your back end of the story is, so it's like grabbing it. So if you grab a book, okay, or a journal or notebook would be great, because, and I'll tell you why, when you're on your page, you can see everything you've written, and that's your life, that's your journey so far. Thank you guys. That's your journey so far. From that point, that's what's happened. That's what you've written in your journal. That's what you've written. For example, say you're studying something, you've taken notes, that's where you're up to so far. The next lot of pages you'll see are blank. They're invisible. There's nothing written on them, unless you've got invisible, them invisible pens like the kids have got, and then you can, you know what I mean? But that's getting technical. So the rest of it is blank, isn't it? For you to write in whatever you want. So you need to design your days. Know that you're in control. You can write down whatever you want on those pages. You're in control. You're in the driving seat, okay? Life's a train journey. I always say life's a train journey or life's a boomerang. So life's a boomerang, wherever you throw comes back to you. But also life's a train journey, and the train journey of life keeps moving forward. Whether you want it to or not, you're still making progress, okay? Doesn't matter whether you want to stand still and put your them feet in the ground and stuff, you are still moving forward. So with the setback, it kind of, you're thinking about everything that's happened instead of thinking about the rest of the blank pages, what you can make your life, what you can make your business, your work, whatever it is, okay? So the rest of the pages are blank for you to write whatever you want. It doesn't say on those pages what you got to do before you write any of those pages. You've got to beat yourself up, have a go at yourself, get 50 million things on your shoulders and get the negative ninny here talking. You need to shh the negative ninny. And, you need to listen. You've always got negative and positive. That's life. It's like a battery. Steven Sizzler says, it's like a battery. You've always got a negative side and a positive side, and you need both in order for it to work. And the thing with that is, with the negative, it makes you appreciate the positive when you have it. Okay, so say for example, ill health. I haven't been well over the past few days. I value and full of gratitude for my health every single day. So the one time that I'm ill, I'm not whinging, moaning about it. I just get on with it because I'm really, really ill anyway. And see Rebecca, she'll fix it. I am not Bob the Builder. I'm not Bob the Builder. But yeah, honestly, it's kind of, you know, whatever you're doing, you know, there is, okay, you can't do it, so find someone that can. Find someone who can help you. Find someone who can coach or mentor you out of whatever it is that you're dealing with. If you need to, you know, go through a divorce or have counselling, go and find someone who can help you on that path of journey. But also know you're in control of that train. You can go in whatever direction as long as you still keep the forefront of your why you're doing what you're doing, what your legacy is, and everything within you. Keep that solid at the forefront of what you're doing. Your train can go off in all different directions, okay, but it's still heading towards the main goal. So you can change direction, but don't change the goal. Always keep the goal as it is and don't default off the goal. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think you're rubbish, you're not enough, you can't do it, whatever. There's always someone who, if you can't do it personally, outsource and get someone to help who can. But also know that the rest of your book, I say book, it's my accent, the rest of the book isn't written. It's for you to write it. You're holding the pen. So get on and write whatever you want. Design your days. We're on the last day of January today. Heck yes, it's my birthday month. It went absolutely amazing. I have done so much. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I did it. Now I feel amazing. Every day is a school day. Exactly. But the one thing I'd highly recommend is what Carrie said. Every day is a school day. Don't stop learning. Never, ever, ever stop learning. I learn every single day. I learn off my friends like Harry. I learn off lots and lots of other people. I've learned about a new platform today that I haven't even seen the back ends of that platform before, and now I have, and it's fine. I know where little things are and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah. So always expand your mind, expand your brain, your skills, your knowledge, because you are here for something bigger than you. You're a part of this beautiful planet and it's bigger than yourself. So do not let any setback set you back, because otherwise you're allowing it, okay? Hi, Claire. I can't see. Let me have a look who's... Claire Walter. Hey, honey. How are you? How's the boys? Hope you're feeling better. So yeah, it's all about, you know, your setbacks. Whatever your setback is, that's not it. Your setback is kind of a lesson for you to learn. Okay, so how do I deal with this? What do I do? Whatever. But don't let it hold you back and set you back 10 years. You don't have that luxury in order to kind of like Doctor Who going back in time. You can, if you're on a plane, you can go back in time, but you can't rewind like on a video or a film. You cannot rewind video. Oh my word. I meant YouTube video, but not video. It's now DVDs, isn't it? So yeah, you're feeling a bit better. Yes. So cool, Carrie and Claire. So yeah, honestly, everyone who's watching, I want you to comment below and let me know what your setback was. How have you dealt with it? Have you come out the other side, or are you still going through it? Because don't forget, success of something, if you want to say that, is not a destination or whatever. It's the journey as you go along. So you're always learning stuff. So as Carrie said, keep learning. Every day's a school day. Keep learning all the time. You know, there's no written book how to be a parent or how to be the best wife ever or the best girlfriend ever, best boyfriend, husband, whatever. There's no book. We're all learning on the job, aren't we? So it's all about what you can do in order to be full of gratitude and, you know, grateful for your health and so on, and then work from there. But don't let any setback actually burn you to the extent that you are so consumed with hatred and horrible things. Thank you so much, Claire, for sharing. Thank you. So yeah, it's all about you and your setbacks. So setbacks for me, as I mentioned, was my divorce. One of them was my divorce, a huge personal one. My professional one was a business one, which I'm not talking about because it's going to be in a book. So, but yeah, you're always going to have setbacks, but it's what you do. Thank you so much, honey. But it's what you do while you're going through the journey. Another personal one was back in 2011. Claire and Carrie both know what it was. You know, a personal one, 2011, 2012, absolutely horrendous. But that doesn't, it's how I kept at peace. And I, you know, followed through with everything, and I carried on until the bitter end. And it was bitter. I carried on to the bitter end to get the result, not what I wanted, but to get what was needed, which was to find him. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of whatever setback you're given. And I'll tell you what I say. It's a brick wall. You get round it, through it, under it, over it. Doesn't matter. You get on the other side. And in the army, I had to do two basic trainings. And I'll tell you why. I fractured my pelvis on the assault course, on the brick wall, on the assault course on the first time, and I was given a choice. We smashed it. We kept going. I kept going, keep going always. You know me. I was 16 years old. I broke my pelvis, fractured my pelvis on the assault course, and you know what? I kept going until I finished it. Now, I highly recommend you don't. However, I was either going to, number one, I was given a choice of two: leave the army or get back squadded and do it again. So I did it again. Hey, Michael, I have not forgotten to reply to you, honey. I am going to reply to you hardcore. Honestly, I'm the best. I will reply to you, Michael. Honestly, I've been with Carrie all day. So, yes. But honestly, it's like, you know, whatever setback you're given, keep moving forward with whatever it is. Keep going always, as you know. But with that, don't let anything hold you back. Obviously, with health, you're going to be held back a little bit, but don't go into the negative thing of that. Just keep moving forward with whatever. Do not apologise. Carrie. No, do not apologise. Don't ever say sorry. Honestly, it's been an amazing day. Your launch, you're done. It's great. You're a powerhouse woman. Honestly. So it's cool. But no, Michael, I'm going to load up my laptop. I wanted to do this and then I'm going to reply to you anyway. I have not forgotten. Carrie, I'm sure you rock as well. She does. She's high five. She is wicked. She's amazing. But no, with setbacks in life, you know, it's how you deal with it and the person you become in the meantime of your journey. And it is a journey, and sometimes it can be heartbreaking, sometimes there are major setbacks, and it's all about how you control yourself. Everything's with emotion. Hi Alison, how are you? Yes, I do now. Rebecca fixed me. Carrie, you have to connect with Michael. Honestly, jump starters. I went to his event, jump starter. I keep raving on about jump starters because it's truly amazing, and I went in March. So Alison, how are you, honey? How are you getting on? Hi, Helen, how are you, honey? Absolutely amazing. So setbacks, we've all had them, either personally or professionally, but it's what you do and how you handle them, and the emotional side attached to it makes you the person you are. So it's how you react. So you can't control everything. Everyone knows this. You can't control everything. It's how you control you. So it's you with the mindset. Again, it's all about the mindset, honestly. Yes, Rebecca's energy. I am of high energy. I'm still not 100% well, but high energy. Honestly, high energy. I have had the best Skype session today with Australia this morning, and it's just completely fired me up. And then Carrie was round, and oh, it's amazing. Mindset mastery. Yes, honestly, she's been holding it all in because I've been busy sorting my website out. You have launched your website. I'm so chuffed, so excited for you, honey. You are amazing. As Michael said, you're a rock star. So keep moving forward. Keep going always. Keep going with everything that you're doing. Tweak it as you go along. But you know, Carrie, you're not anything to everyone. You know that your skills can be like 50 million things, but you find your niche and you go back in, or niche as the Americans say, go back into what you do, and that makes you a rock star. That makes you the master and the skill and the expert among everything, because that is what you focus on. Mine's mindset and breakthrough. So, but I'm communications, so that's why I taught for England. It's a good job, Olivia. So, you know, it's all about communication with everybody else. I do. I'm so finally happy, ignore my hair. Happy over finally found it. Try, twice, tweet, toss and do it again. Yes. Honestly, Michael, I live by the jump starters notes, and I can never thank you enough. Honestly, I say it. If you go back through, there's so many videos that I do, probably like yourself, but I always talk about jump starters. So you get I cannot thank you enough, you and Stephen, honestly. MIA, yes. I'm okay, my lovely. Got some back pain and off Liverpool. Oh, you're going to Liverpool. Excellent. Go and sit. Oh, no, they're not well. Okay, I've just fast forwarded, but I love Liverpool. The Beatles. Rochelle likes the Beatles. But yeah, MIA means massive imperfect action, which is Michael Gebbon's mantra. It's everything within him, like mine's keep going always. Everything within him, you snap him off, that's what will be inside, because that it's like a piece of rock. You know, when you go to Blackpool or Brighton, you snap the rock and inside is the words. You can have words of Blackpool Tower or whatever written on there, or you know, whatever. You can, some of them you can have names on, but ours is our mantra. And Carrie's got a mantra today as well. Hello, Michelle. How are you, honey? How's beautiful Cornwall? Is it sunny? What are you up to? So, honestly, it's we love Liverpool. Yes. I have a mantra now, didn't we? Yes, you did. You have got a mantra and you need to, you do anyway, Carrie. You rock it, you own it, and that's what it is. Do not let any setback put you back 10, 15 years, because otherwise that's on a negative cycle and you need to get off the roundabout. So whatever you think isn't working, if you keep doing that, you're going to keep going around that roundabout and you need to jump off. You know, the old fashioned roundabouts when we were kids, you're trying to jump off, but the person spun it so quickly you can't get off, or you sat there with either your hair hanging out, so your hair's flying out, or your feet and your shoes are flying off, isn't it? Honestly, it's pouring down and we're packing for the move. Oh, you're moving house. I've got a message off Greg in America. That's amazing. So no, it's, yes, don't worry, pouring down. It rained when I moved house, and you know what? Mother Nature cannot be controlled. Do not stress. It's like when you get married. If it rains, you'll have the most amazing photographs. If you get them big, massive golf umbrellas, just embrace, honestly, and do what you can. So it's that, just do what you can. Mother Nature's amazing. She gives us so much, and we need the rain. We need the rain for the crops. So there's always a positive to the negative. But any setbacks, if you're moving house like Michelle is tomorrow, I moved house, as I just mentioned, in the rain. Do not worry about it, honestly. Scouse was born and proud. Yes! And SG actually was born in my son's hospital. Yes, as was Melcy. So apparently, that's what I've read. We never know if Google's right or not, do we? Or any of the other search engines. That's a disclaimer. You can tell which search engine I use. So yeah, honestly, I'll just do my nose. Sorry. I love you, girl. Gosh, you are amazing. Thank you so much, honey. It's honestly, since jump started, that's exactly what it did. It jump started everything for me, because I was so busy. I mean, I'm going to reply to you anyway. I was so busy doing everything else, and it was like follow this person, like you say, follow this person, follow that person, do this, do that. Oh, I've got to do 50 million things. There's no energy. I've got no energy. So it's kind of, yes, I have, Alison, yes, I'll PM you. So, you know, it's kind of, you need to shimmy it down. There's too much stuff going on. I'm following 50 billion people. Not billion, there is no 50 billion, 50 million people. And I'm like, oh, I need to do that, I need to do that. And Jump Starters kind of shimmied it all down, told me what I am, who I am, connections, everything, and the whole thing. I go over the notes, I listen to the recording of the call, so it's absolutely amazing. You signed up to my course today, yay! There's always, in any of my little things, there's always live elements, because I'm connections. I cannot do without the live elements ever. So there's coaching calls, there is live events happening, there's loads of stuff in the pipeline, so do not worry. But I have to have a live event. And today, this morning, on the Skype call with Australia, was huge. Absolutely, I cannot, and you know I talk for England, so I have to keep stum, completely stum. You have to sort right. No, that's fine. Connect with Michael, yes. Just click his name, because you won't be able to go through my friends list, because I've locked it down years ago. So click on his name on this thread, Michael, and then connect through PM. He is, how can I describe Michael? Legend. Absolute legend. Makes me get emotional. Everything. Michael and Stephen and the whole crew, like Rochelle and Anita and Jessica and everyone there, and everyone who were met, truly phenomenal. But legends, yes, definitely. You're making me cry, don't. Have an amazing day. Yes. Honestly, it's the power behind jump starters you don't know, and you've got to get your ass there. Honestly, it is phenomenal. So follow Michael. I found him on Periscope. I watched every single, he did a 23-day thing, and I was live with him every single day. I'm cooking spaghetti and he's on, and then my Wi-Fi goes, I'm like, no, and I'm watching him live every single day. I've learned so much off that guy. He is phenomenal. So if you need jump starting with anything at all, get in touch with Michael Gebbon, seriously. And Michael, just one thing from me, I'm not just saying it because you're on, because I always talk about jump starters. So please don't think I'm doing it for your benefit. I talk about you and Steve all the time, Stephen, honestly. Have you got a date for when your book is coming out? I'll PM you. There's stuff going on. So yes, not with me, but yeah. But yeah, we will have my launch is next month anyway. So next month starts tomorrow, guys. 1st of February tomorrow. I cannot believe how fast it's gone. But let's get back onto the topic. So it's all about, not that I've gone off it, but setbacks. Any setbacks, regarding, you need jump starting, obviously connect with Michael. But any, setbacks that you've got, don't let them go back like 5-10 years. You don't want to rewind time. You can't rewind. You're not Doctor Who and you can rewind and change everything. Or, oh no, it wasn't. It was Michael J. Fox in, Rob's gonna kill me, Back to the Future. I got it. Don't tell him I couldn't think of it. I'm in trouble if he watches this video though. But Back to the Future, you can't go back and then rewind stuff. Change stuff and stuff like that. You got to go forward with what it is, which is the keep going always. You've got to, exactly, Back to the Future. But you've got to go forward with whatever it is. So you've got to contain yourself. Don't get emotional. Don't react with emotion too much, and take a step back. Some things really, okay, see you later, Shell. Some things really will make you question stuff. And social media right now is like phenomenal in a negative way. Because as soon as something negative goes on or a setback happens, a lot of people are straight on Facebook, whinging, moaning, haters, blah, 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 all over social media. I refrain from doing that. I will not rant on Facebook. I will not rant on Twitter or any other platforms that I'm on, or especially my website. You know why? Because everyone's following you. Whether you think they're watching or not, they're following you. That doesn't mean you've got to do white picket fence skipping down the lane, the country lane with the sheep in England or anything. But what it does, you've got to keep it real. You have to keep it real. So you have to show people. This is why I'm huge on Facebook Live, and I really I love Facebook Live. That's what I mean. I'm not huge on Facebook Live, but I'm huge on doing Facebook Live because you get to see me as a person. Everyone in America is watching me. Thank you so much, guys. Everyone in America is watching, Australia and all this, connected all over the world. But you got to keep it real to you. People resonate with me more because they can hear my voice, see my eyes light up, see that I'm crazy, and actually, really see a little bit of my home. But my office isn't done yet. But yeah, they can hear my tone of voice, see my body language and everything. So you're going to connect with more people doing something like this. So whatever setbacks you've got, don't put it on Facebook. Don't scream and whinge. And I know in America right now, they've got POTUS and things going on and stuff like that. Be passionate about everything. But that doesn't mean be this whole negative blanket of stuff, because you kind of... Because everyone's watching, especially if you've got a business, you are really going to not the clients and customers, but kind of, you've got to keep your own integrity and things. So beautiful home. It is. I'm so blessed, Claire, honestly. The setback for me moving, I moved when it was raining, and also giving up my previous house to move into a joint house with Rob. So that was kind of, but it's not a setback because I see it as a positive and things. So that's cool. Absolutely cool. So my message to you today is So I'm going to message Michael. My message to you is, do not let any setbacks hold you back from whatever it is. You know, even if you are ill, there's still something that you can do that day to move your business forward, to make, even though you feel bad, make someone else smile. You know, create that impact. You've got my daughters here. I'm going to take you with me. You know, create that impact that you want. Be that voice. Be that thing that you really, really want to give the value that you want to give, and really, you know, love what you do and really make them smile, you know? So she's here. Do you want to say hello?
Hi.
13 going on 21. So yeah. No, I'm live on Facebook. So that's my message to you. If you've got any setbacks, anything that's holding you back from life or business, move forward, run with it, keep going always, as I always say, and know that this isn't the end of your journey. This isn't it. This is not your end game. There's always stuff going on, okay? So your train journey isn't stopping. People are going to get on your train, people are going to get off. Don't question it too much. Don't sign up for the, you know, why did they do this, why did they do that? It's all negative energy. Focus on what you do, okay? And me, connections. So I'm always connecting with people. I'm now on Skype, I'm on Zoom. I'm being connected, and the thing that I took away, and I'm going to reply to Michael anyway, is connection. So any setbacks, well, I don't want to do video. I held off from doing video for 2 years. Do you know how far forward my business would have been? Oh, and I'm like, seriously, well, I'm not beating myself up. I'm doing it now. Everything that I'm doing has connections piecing. I cannot lose that. I will end up fizzling out. I'm like a flower in the desert. I need the water. I need the connections piece on absolutely everything. So I'm never, ever, ever going to delete ever a connections piece. We can do it. Spreading Smiles, Gorgeous Princess SG, Alright Kid. I'm never going to say that word. I'm never going to say his name. So don't worry. Right, guys, I am going to let you go. If it's the last thing you remember is, do not let a setback set you back. Find something, move forward. Don't write on Facebook, but move forward with it. Keep going always, and you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. Work on the mindset. It's all in the head, okay? And then anything at all, really go in yourself and actually, you know, start journaling, write everything down, keep going always, you know. I'm so excited for February because I know exactly what I'm launching and you guys have no clue, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. Again, connections piece with absolutely everything, and it's truly phenomenal. But you can do anything. Do not let anything set you back. If a divorce didn't set me back, then I'm sure that whatever you're, you know, dealing with, you know, kind of, I know health is kind of different, but you know, keep going always keep smiling, as Michael said. Keep smiling, keep trying to make someone else have a better day. As I said, even if you're feeling bad, try and get someone else to smile. Create that impact, give that value, what you're after, what you want, what you desire, and really move forward with whatever it is that you want to do. Thank you so much, Michael. I can see everything, honestly. Thank you so much. I am going to load up my laptop and I am now going to reply to Michael. Busy day today, truly phenomenal, really excited, and I'm excited to see your journey as well. I can hear your exciting voice. Keep going as always. I do. Whatever's thrown at me, Alison, you know, brick wall, round it through 100 over it, doesn't matter. I did 2 basic trainings in the army, so it's like, seriously. But yeah, it's get over the other side of that wall, and I use that as I think the word's metaphor. I'm not too big on all these things, but you know what I mean? It's kind of the brick wall put in front of me. Fractured my pelvis. You know what? I still carried on going. I still carry on going. And I think we actually won. I know the sergeant majors were screaming at us, but you know, it's and sergeants and corporals, but I kept going. And then I went to the MRS, which is the medical department thing. And yeah, I was on crutches. Launch date for my things. I decided last night, I am pausing because I don't know whether to, week beginning the 20th. I think that's a Monday. Go, 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 reach for the stars, climb every mountain higher. I am not singing, especially with this nose, but I can't sing. I'll be caterwauling. I'm like a cat. So I am not singing anything. Reach for the stars. But yeah, anyway, I will let you go. Do not let anything hold you back. Don't let anyone hold you back, including yourself. You are your biggest cheerleader. You are your biggest critic. Keep going always. I will see you soon. Bye.